This is Greg Gloria, aka Social Greg on Twitter for the Nerd Stalker Media Network. I'm here with my partner.
Yes, I am Liberty Madison, that tech girl. How's it going?
Good, good. We're at the post show again.
This is it.
What is it? What is it? What did they say? Deep and Far was the name of the event or something like that? I don't know.
Was it deep and far? It went
sure
deep and far.
It went deep and
Yeah.
far. So it was a lot and went long. so anyway, let's go through the.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So the first one up was BrainBot. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was Rohan, the founder of BrainBot. I personally thought he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He introduced a way that science can keep up with meditation. So everyone knows I don't want to even say a couple of hundred years, thousands of years, people have been meditating forever. So basically what they're doing is building an app to capture your brain waves and to detect that, to let you know if you are thinking of other things that you shouldn't be thinking of, and focus on your meditation. And it's going to help you focus on your meditation and help lower stress
Cool.
levels.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
Yeah.
As long as Buddha's been around.
Yeah, like, well, everybody's
long
been
time.
meditating. Yeah.
But he actually even won the night in terms of SFNT Invest, right?
He did. You know, we have the SFNT Invest app where people get a kind of a monopoly $1 million to play with, and he did win.
And by the way, she's back on glass, everyone. I just had to point that out for my co-host.
He put
back
me
on
out
glass.
there. If you saw him on Twitter, if you're following
Back
him
on glass.
at Social Greg, you will see him put me out there.
Back
but yeah.
on glass. Okay, let's go to the next one. Kinder.
Next one.
This is kind of cool. Kinder. Kinder approach to the world. I
It
guess.
was. I loved it. I loved that they were back to back. It was like, be conscious, focus on your
Yeah, wasn't
meditation.
that kinda cool?
It was fantastic. And then
Social responsibility.
it was all about social responsibility, and it just really both of them resonated with me because that's what I talk about. That's what I completely love and
does.
completely focus on.
She's-
So it was all about sending kind compliments to the world and to the universe there. So instead of just sending messages to say whatever, just a message in chat, he set up an app that lets you send kind notes to friends and family.
Yeah. Open up your heart, right? Open up the heart. So
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. So that was great.
Part of mindfulness.
Part of
Right,
mindful.
as you
And
just
right
said.
now, it's just on the in the App Store,
Yes.
in the
Okay.
Apple Store. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
well,
yeah.
this is kind of in the same realm, infrastructure upgrade. Even though it sounds kind of weird, but you can actually track things that are going on in your neighborhood, which is kind of cool, right?
I thought it was really, it was tracking it, and it was kind of socializing construction and building, which I thought was pretty interesting because most of the time before the internet or the web 2.0, consumers like us, average everyday people, the only thing we know about building or infrastructure was when we walk past it.
Like the Jack Tar Hotel, the
It's-
Farmer Jack Tar Hotel, which is a pile of rubble right now in San Francisco.
Yeah, so that's the only thing you really know is if you walk past it, that is actually what happens. That's it. So this actually socializes that, where you can actually say, hey, what's going on? Can we build this? Can we do this? And let's keep it connected, right?
Right.
So that was a great one.
that was
Matthew
kinda
did a
cool. Matthew
fantastic
Mike.
job.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah.
Okay, Presentigo. And this is kind of interesting, right? So we go away from social
Responsibility.
responsibility and
Yeah.
mindfulness to now, where's my money? No, I don't know. Wait. So this Presentigo helps salespeople do pretty cool presentations on the fly, right?
Right, and it helps them really keep track of what they're doing. So instead of just saying, okay, I'm going to do this presentation, everyone in the company can kind of see it, like from their CFO, and just different arenas can kind of take track and see how long a sales rep spent here, see how long their presentation was at this location. And I mean, it sounds kind of bad for the
Sounds
the
kinda
sales
creepy,
guy.
actually, it's making the sales reps be accountable.
What?
Boy.
We want you to do what work? What are you talking about?
Well, we're gonna track your ass as you do it.
Yeah, we're gonna track you. So yeah,
So-
that was Presentigo, and they came all the way from the Czech to do that.
The
So
Czech Republic.
They did.
Yes, I was impressed.
Yeah, so
So-
Han and Peter presented there.
Okay, we go into the French realm of this presentation,
Yes.
right? Of this event. Contract Live.
Contract Live. I will give Greg $17 million if he can say the CEO's name.
I'm I'm not even gonna try. I mean, it reminds me of one of the ships I learned in history class, but I can't even do it.
Okay. Yeah, he said we can just call him Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
He
the
said we can
homo.
call him Matt. Yeah.
The
So
homo.
what did you
The
think of
move.
Contract
The
Live,
move.
Greg?
I don't know. Anyway, because I'm not gonna get the $17 million anyway. But this was interesting. So he said that you could actually manage contracts with this, and I mean, I used to be a product manager, and I think managing contracts is kind of cool, but it wasn't very exciting, that's for sure. But but he won like second place tonight, right?
He did. Well, I think the reason I think he won second place is
Yeah.
because he made it a little sexy. He made contracts look like Gmail.
True.
Who
True.
doesn't like the look of Gmail, right?
True.
So
True.
he made it look like Gmail. He made it friendly, like you're actually sending a binding document to various parties and getting it signed,
Makes sense.
right?
I think it
And
works.
a lot of people have contract issues, so he thought this would be a great way to streamline it.
Okay, I like that. Okay, the second French company to present tonight.
Yes.
Antidot.
Antidot.
Antido. I don't know
Antidot?
if it's French. Antido.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
So what do you think of that?
Um,
Antidote.
I thought it was kind of cool. It's a visual representation of your visitor traffic on your website, or something like that, so you know how the visitors flow through all your pages and stuff like that. I thought it was kind of neat. It's probably something that Google should buy for their Google Analytics.
That'd be nice, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of neat. What did you think?
Yeah, just a side note here for Presentigo, in case you guys are interested in that, with your presentations, they do not currently sync with Prezi. They are right now just with PowerPoint, just so you guys can know that.
Oh,
I think that's
okay.
a big thing to note.
Right.
Yeah, so, yeah,
That's okay.
I think in the future,
I think
possibly.
it's okay. I think it's okay. Anyway, let's move out.
So we
to
got the last one.
The last one, Squid Solutions. Now the name's kind of weird, but
Another analytics company.
from France.
No way,
I
that's
said
not
that with
possible.
I said that with a smile on my face. From France.
Yes, we welcome Mr. Schmidt to Silicon Valley.
He's a cool guy,
Welcome.
actually.
Just came in from Paris, so we
Yeah.
appreciate him
And-
presenting here tonight.
Oh, that's right. He now is relocated here, right?
Yes,
He's a-
he just came.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So what do you think of what he had to offer here?
I was trying to figure it completely out, but I guess he has a way to kind of like visualize how people are using their a publishing industry app, right? I mean,
Yes.
it allows you to get at what your users are doing in the publishing industry. I guess that was the thing that I got off of it.
I got the same thing. Yeah.
I know,
So
no,
I'm
no,
excited to have all of these guys present tonight.
Oh, and let's talk about the first presenter, the very first presenter,
Very first presenter.
Microsoft.
Of course, we have to talk about Microsoft because they are one of our sponsors here, so we want to thank them for that. And they actually have a new project that they launched here tonight for the very first time, and it's perfect for the SF New Tech crowd because it takes influencers, puts them in a room with new Microsoft products, and see how they respond to it.
That's right. You catch them at aka.ms/IdeaLabApp3.
Yes.
That's definitely a Microsoft. I'm sorry. No, it was like
Did
it
you
was
just
long.
say that's a
It was pretty long.
Microsoft?
Pretty long.
Pretty
right?
long and
We could have
like
came
not
up with an easier
memorable.
one, I
Yeah.
think. but it's okay.
So yeah, they gave out $300 prize tonight.
Right.
So they've got that, and well,
Yeah.
we've got some new things coming up here, right? Some
Well,
new events.
Yeah, that's true. We have the Belgians coming in town. She loves accents, so this is right down her alley.
Right down my alley, right there.
Down her alley of accents. She has a pretty cool Texas accent, but she'd rather see the Belgians accent.
Yeah,
So,
I'm all for that.
so
So we got that.
that's quite frankly, that's the only one that I freaking know. But
We've got our next week. We have our Wedding Tech event.
Oh,
So if
that's
you're
right,
in the
right.
area, that'd be great
Thank
to
you.
come out. And I know you're thinking Wedding Tech. What the heck is that? Wedding Tech. It's not going to be here. It's going to be at Rocket Space,
Rocket
right?
Space, 180 Samson, San Francisco, California.
Yeah. So 180 Samson. So you guys can come out and check that out
That's
as
gonna
well.
be kind of different for us, huh?
That's going to be a little different, but I think it'll be
I know
fun.
that space is a little bit smaller than Mighty here, so, but it's intimate, small but intimate. I want to say you'll be able to talk to your neighbor without yelling.
So yeah, that's what we've got coming up. And before we let you guys go, we don't want to hold you hostage, but Greg, what was your pick for tonight? You know, I wasn't going to let you go without that.
No, it definitely was BrainBot, wearable.
BrainBot for you?
Wearable, yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
You know, it was tough. It was a really tough one, and I loved everyone that presented. I really like Contract Live and Presentigo and Kinder, but I have to say that my favorite comes in at BrainBot. So Rohan, you got us. You got both of us.
Okay.
Two of us.
We have a special guest before we sign off.
Oh, that's right. We do have a special guest that we're excited to present tonight.
Let's bring him in here.
Let's get him in here. You guys, I'm sure you recognize this face.
Yeah, this guy's famous. This is like totally famous dude, man.
We don't even need to introduce him.
Oh my God, you guys are so kind. What am I looking at here?
We're right there. We're streaming live, Mark.
Hi guys, it's such a pleasure to be here.
Mark here is one of our sponsors tonight, so we are so happy to have you be a sponsor tonight. And tell folks what you're out there doing and what you're looking for.
Well, I work for Merriman Capital. We're a local San Francisco-based investment bank. We focus on technology companies and we help progressive companies raise capital. And we're looking for companies that could be very interesting to our network. And so we just launched what we call a digital capital network, which is a platform that is fully compliant, and we have about 300 accredited investors on there. And so the whole idea is that we will put startups who are looking to raise capital on the network in a highly curated fashion, so we can make the fundraising process less painful. You know, as everyone knows, raising capital is a full-time job, and so we want to take that away from the companies who are trying to raise capital.
So you let them actually work on their business while you help them gain funds.
Exactly.
Awesome. Okay.
So why is the compliance important?
Because it's become a little bit of the wild, wild west, which is going on right now with crowdfunding and AngelList, and really people don't know what's really going on there. So we're a broker-dealer. We follow all SEC, FINRA regulations, and so we're also helping accredit the investors so that we really know who's putting money into your company. And so we're not looking to do the $100,000, $200,000 raise. It's a larger raise. It's after you're ready to take your proof of concept to the next level. And so we really want to be the partner in that process.
So how can they find you? Because I know from what you just said, a lot of people are going to hunt you down. That sounds fantastic. He's like, we don't want to give you little money.
Only if you want
you need big money. You come talk to me, right? So we're not doing that. So where can they find you, Mark?
Merriman Capital, merrimanco.com, and the Digital Capital Network. We also produce events here in San Francisco. We just put on a very well-attended and very, very favorably reviewed event on virtual currency last week that highlighted Ripple Labs and the Ripple ecosystem, and it was an amazing event. The feedback was great, so keep your eyes out. We're working now with SF New Tech to help sponsor some events. So we're just showing up, and this is our this is my formal coming out party.
I've always wanted to be a part of one of those.
And I'm very excited.
I loved Ripple in my days too.
You
So in
obviously
case you
were,
guys are wondering or
Stanford and Son.
not sure where to find it, it is Merriman Capital, and that is MERRIMAN Capital. And you can find Mark there and get in touch with him if you have a startup that's looking to raise capital, and not just 10,000, 20,000, couple of million, right? Right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So this is the guy you need to talk to.
And they don't let anyone in. You have to knock really hard.
Knock really hard, 'cause these investors are vetted.
As I said again, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. We
Thank you.
appreciate you for coming out, definitely. So while I've got you here, tell me, who was your pick for tonight? You sat through all of our pitches. Who was your pick?
It was interesting. Look, a lot of these companies have very good ideas, and they seem to be.
We've got a new guest tonight.
They seem to have thought out, obviously, their businesses very closely. The one that resonated with me, and I think a lot of it is because of my software background, was infrastructure
Upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, infrastructure upgrade. So Matthew Myers, founder and CEO, actually pitched for infrastructure upgrade, and that was your pick for tonight?
Yeah, because, look, what they're doing is capturing data, and there's a big need, obviously, in this world to know what's going on, and their focus would be very powerful for architectural firms, for companies that are incorporating Autodesk technology, and it would be a very important information, I think, for people, and it could be very useful for those that are trying to basically focus on infrastructure refurbishing, if that's the right way to say it. And I was, at first I listened to it and I'm like, but then the more I thought about what they're actually trying to do and listening to his presentation, it really resonated with me. So it was a company that I think is worth watching.
Well, actually, I'm going to shout them out right now. So if you're watching Infrastructure Upgrade, follow him, get to him, and he can possibly help you with some funding. So definitely, yeah, excellent pitch.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, Greg, I think we're going to close this out tonight.
Let us three together.
I know.
This is a dream come true. I've been looking forward to spending time with you guys in this format.
In your official coming out party.
Yes. Just don't tell my wife. But I've been coming to these events now for a long time. And,
yes, he's a regular.
And I'm a big fan of what you guys are trying to do, and I really think you need a bigger platform for this. So that's why I'm happy to announce that starting on Monday, you will be on CNN starting at 10 a.m. All right, just kidding. But thank you, and I will leave.
That's Mark, guys. That's Mark from Merriman Capital. Thank you so much, Mark.
We love this guy, man. Okay, well, let's do the sign off. This is Greg Bory, aka Social Greg on Twitter for the Nerd Soccer Media, where we believe it's tech, startups, design, and you. And I'm with.
I am Liberty Madison, that tech girl. You can find me on Twitter at Liberty Madison. I hang out mostly at Instagram, but I'll see you sometimes over at Twitter.
And she's not a glass hater, so it's fine. So anyway, take care of yourself and be careful out there.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.